The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Here on the Domino's postgame report, Adam Cavalier joined by Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Charles, adversity had not kissed your team this season. It did today. Down 2 starters against the conference's top scoring defense, and you found a way. Break down the efforts of this team on the road against a tough Lenoir Rhyne club.
Well, first of all, you mentioned the adversity. I mean, it was one thing to lose 2 starters. We lost 2 starters going today.
Yeah.
Usman hurt his ankle. He'll be back soon. And then there's nothing better than a game day 7 a.m. call from arguably the best shooter in America. Call says, "Hey, I've been up all night long, haven't slept, and got a stomach poisoning, food poisoning, something." A heroic effort was made to try to get him healthy, but it wasn't to be. And what that does say also, he's got confidence in his teammates and our ability to do it without him. And I have confidence. I was sort of excited to see, like, how would we respond. I did not like our first half response to the adversity, but to say that I loved our second half response is the understatement of this season so far.
Second half, one of the all-time great rebounding performances.
Unbelievable.
Period.
Unbelievable.
Out-rebounded them 26-6 in the second half. It was dead even at the half. Lenoir Rhyne, I thought, in the first half did a phenomenal job keeping you out of transition.
Yes.
11 points on the fast break after halftime created, in my
You're exactly right.
well, thank you.
You're exactly right.
The radio announcer's opinion, it matters a lot less when it comes to topics of basketball than the head basketball coach.
You got that right. The transition opened up for us, and, we get the plus 20 margin, 26-6 the second half. As you said, they had no offensive rebounds the second half. We cut our turnovers down to 4 the second half, which was another part of this. And then we had some other specific defensive-oriented goals that we met. I wasn't a happy camper now at halftime.
Yeah.
We're walking out here tonight with smiles on everyone's faces for the way that we performed, like you said, in the face of adversity, and our backs are up against the wall. Kev, you and I have been coming here a long time. This is a hard place to win games, man. This is a hard place to win games.
I think I saw him when I walked in the gym. I think I saw John Lynch.
He was here. I saw him.
The old head coach for Lenoir Rhyne, the guy that the court is named for here. This felt like one of those games.
It did.
Just a gritty, ugly haymaker slugfest.
It was.
This game was very different from the previous 14 games that you've played.
Yes, very much so. And, they can defend at an elite level. They're one of the best defensive teams in our league. And they really we struggled the first half, obviously, to find the variety of score types we needed. But as you said, when our defense got turned up and our rebounding got right, that generated some extra opportunities for us, and thankfully we were able to pull away there the second half and secure that win.
What did you see from Trey Hubbard? 16 points, all of which came in the second half.
I thought Trey's a tale of 2 halves. First half, I thought he was a little bit just rattled. I mean, this is close to home for him, and so he had all his folks here to watch him, and that adds a little something extra to it. But at halftime, he settled down, and I told him coming up, like, I don't think we win this game if he doesn't have if he doesn't get our transition going, if he didn't have some, and he did. He had some better transition. He had some better poise in the half court. He sort of controlled the pace of things, ramped up his defense, I thought. I mean, there was a lot of good things that he did that without him today we don't win.
I thought you had to do, obviously, you're down 2 starters. You're doing some things with your lineup that you had some 5-man.
It was hit and miss the first half.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out, like, what might be the best way to go. And as you saw the second half, we really settled in to a pretty core group of guys and shortened that rotation significantly.
Didn't hit threes tonight. 6 of 19. How much of that was bore out from Lenoir Rhyne? How much of that is you're just on the road? Break down.
Well, you got to keep in mind, Nick Brennigan averages taking 10 a game.
True.
So
5 of 10. 5 of 10.
You put his 10 on there, suddenly we've taken 30 of them, and now nobody's. Now everything's feeling right in the world again.
Yeah, fair point.
But yeah, like the way they were defending us, they were pressuring, they were extended out, and they were sort of enticing us to go north-south. And we've got some guys that can go north-south, put pressure on the rim. So they used a good strategy. They did. They used a good strategy, but I think we have figured out some things through these first 15 games of the year on how we need to defend when we run against an opponent that tries to do what they did to us today.
Turn your attention back to the home court. You get UVA Wise on Wednesday. What do you have to do, aside from potentially get two guys healthy to get ready for the Highland Cavaliers?
Well, we've got to give some guys a chance to do that. Wise is one of the best offensive teams in our region. It'll be a challenge. I think Blake Mellinger has done a really good job, especially the last couple of years of sort of the run last year to compete for a title, and they've not dropped off much this year. Really, they're right there. So I think it'll be a challenge. We got to have our defense and our rebound locked in, and then hopefully we got a full complement of players, and we're able to get comfortable again in a hole. We've been pretty comfy there this year, Kev, as you do know. And hopefully we can find that same comfort level come Wednesday.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Hopefully no more kisses from adversity moving forward. Congrats on a tough one.
Thanks, Kev.
That is Carson-Newman, head